Okay, I'm going to get started. Good evening, everyone. I am Christina
Good evening.
Campbell, and I am going to really be teaching you the basics tonight. So I hope that you brought somebody along. And if you had somebody in mind and you gave them a call and they had something else going on tonight, it's all good. All you got to do is once I post this sucker out on Diamond Miners or my YouTube channel, you can grab the link and you can share it with your friend so that they can get a basic 101 on their premium starter kit or the premium starter kit that they haven't even gotten yet. This is the beauty of recording and being able to have this now for, all time until the premium starter kit changes, right? As it does. But this is the updated premium starter kit, and I just want to welcome you. So a little bit of background if you are new tonight. I have been with Young Living for 21 years in June, this month. June is not over yet. And I have done extensive training and education with Young Living, with Gary, and actually went ahead and got an aromatherapy degree, which I will tell you, you do not need to learn the basics. So I just want you to know that knowing 3 oils is going to be all you need to do. If you are on our RISE training, we're going to teach you that concept. Learning 3 oils, learning 3 supplements, learning 3 personal care products that you love, that you can share. So again, welcome, and let's get started. First things first, healthcare versus sick care. This is something that's really, really important for you if you're new to Young Living to understand. Now, Young Living just sent out an update email giving us guidance as to how to share Young Living. So often we react to issues, and of course, the issues being what's going on right now, right? Pandemic and all of that, versus coming at them prepared and ready. In other words, we react instead of respond. We look at the situation instead of the solution. So I want you, as a new Young Living person, no matter how long you've been in, I feel sometimes like I'm a new Young Living person after 21 years. I want you to become proactive, not only with your health, but in sharing Young Living with other people and their health. Being proactive with your health can be highly beneficial if we're willing to do the work. What if we as a society made a huge shift and we're better at health care than we are at sick care? Now, I really want you to understand this. We cannot treat or diagnose. And it's really beginning, and I'm just going to be authentic here. I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be honest. I'm really getting to the point where I don't want you to ask me, what do I use for this ailment? Because that's prescribing and diagnosing. And with all my research, I can quickly tell you that if you have an earache, use purification on a cotton ball, or if you have toenail fungus, use Melrose. And the reason I know that is because I've listened to hundreds of CDs from Gary. I've read the Essential Oils desk reference cover to cover. I've learned, I've studied these oils, and I know what oils are good for what. However, my main goal is to teach you not to get sick, because I want to be better at healthcare than I want to be at sick care. Does that make sense? Absolutely. Now, I know that some of you are already behind the power curve and you're already, you kind of let your health go a little bit, but you know, start where you are. Start where you are. God blesses us where we are. We are in this space today. Look for the solution today. Don't look at the situation. That's my big byword right now. Don't look at the situation, look for a solution, because I know that that's how Gary thought. Making changes toward healthier living does not have to be overwhelming. We call this ditch and switch, or we call this transfer buying. You can take really small steps that add up to big ones in the long run. I mean, I remember when I first got into Young Living 21 years ago, I was so excited about all the products. I mean, obviously, we all want all of them at once, but financially, we can't afford to get all of them at once. I mean, that's just ludicrous, right? Unless you're a millionaire. And then if you're a millionaire, come on over and share some of that money with me. But what we can do is we can order one new product a month and try that, in addition to the stuff that we're already using. If you have not tried, say, the Young Living deodorant, then next month, in the month of July, because next month is just a day away, make it a goal to try the Young Living deodorant. Now, I'll tell you right up front what my favorite one is, and that is Mountain Mint. And guess what? It's still in stock. I bought 10 of them because they said that they were going to do away with it. And evidently, all of us people who love it so much, bought so much of it, they're keeping it in stock. That's my favorite. That's my personal favorite. Now, you might try that and say, oh, it's just too pepperminty for me. I would rather have something a little more floral. Well, then you go to Meadow Mist. You try that. Or you try their new Valor deodorant. Or you try, you know, their Citragard or their Cinegard. They have all kinds of things. My point here is ditch the stuff with chemicals in it and switch to Young Living's products so that you will live a healthier lifestyle. These are small steps. I'm not asking you to, you know, buy $600 worth in a month. That's just, like I said, out of the realm of reason. Young Living is here to help you create a wellness lifestyle. And I will tell you, that's exactly what Ken and I live. Our son, anybody who comes into our house, our son was just here for the last 2 weeks. He left Saturday. We hate for him to leave. He's from Houston. And, you know, everywhere he looks is Young Living. And he said, Mom, he said, I love the Luscious Lemon hand soap. He said, you don't have an extra bottle around here that I could buy. Do you think I'm going to charge my son anything? I said, here you go. You can have this. And he was grateful. Yeah, he loved the new Luscious Lemon hand soap. We have a lifestyle. We eat Young Living food. I made Jermaine a smoothie every morning while I was here with Balance Complete and, you know, fresh frozen fruit. And then I used chia seeds in there. And then I used Juva Power. And I told him, every time I gave him a smoothie, I said, there's Juva Power in here. It's good for your liver. And he just kind of laughed at me. You can't taste it. You can't taste it at all. But I know that every morning that I do my smoothie, I'm supporting my liver. What a great feeling that is. So a wellness lifestyle is what we are wanting you to embrace, starting with products in your home. And here you see spray bottles that you could probably have Thieves cleaner in it, or you can mix up your own kinds of cleaner and use lavender and citrus fresh. And then there's that Thieves spray. I use that in my car most of the time. I use it in my mouth for my breath. I use it in my car to freshen my car. I love Thieves spray. So what are essential oils? And again, this is for the beginners out there. But, you know, for those of you who've been around for a while, this is something that you should commit to memory. I know I have. I have always said essential oils are the blood of the plant. They are the essence, the liquid extracted from the plant. We use them for aromatherapy, for home cleaning, for personal care, and support for every system of our body. However, I want you to know that all oils are not created equal. So how do you know which ones to choose? Well, for those of you who've been around a while, you know which ones to choose because we have got the best. But how do we compare what we have, Young Living, to the others? The most important thing is that Young Living has provided its members with a seed to seal quality commitment over the last 25 years. You can actually go to any one of our farms, whether it's a partner farm or it's totally owned by us, and you can walk the fields, you can watch the distillation, you can be a part of the distillation if you want. Young Living is providing you with a product of the highest quality. We use no pesticides, we use no herbicides. All of our organic material is tilled back into the ground. We replant everything we cut. So if we cut, say, Idaho balsam fir, which is grand fir now, we replant those seedlings in the spring. We do all the reforestation of any tree that we cut down. So really, we have a commitment to you and to the earth, from seed to the sealed bottle until it gets to your home. So there are 3 ways basically to use essential oils. The first way is topically. Put it on where it hurts. Rub it on where it feels good. There's oils that I rub over my heart. One of those is joy. There's oils I rub on my solar plexus. That's harmony. There's oils I rub on my wrist. That would be Valor. There's oils I rub on the bottom of my feet. That could be a number of oils. When I'm feeling a little under the weather, that would be Imu Power. When I'm needing a little bit extra stress relief, that might be Lavender on the bottom of my feet before I go to bed. There's just so many that we can put on topically. Over your liver, if you have anger issues, use Juvaflex. Use Juvaflex over your liver. That's also good for fatty liver or, just liver problems in general. Juvaflex, Juva Cleanse, any of those. Any of the Juva products, Juva Power, Juvatone, they're all good for supporting the liver. Okay, the second way that you can use them is aromatically. Aromatically. So that's breathing them in. And you can breathe them in, like right now, I'm going to use, I got so many new oils. I got the One Heart oil. I got the Gary's Light. You know what? That's the oil I need. I need to get the Gary's Light. Well, I grabbed all these oils off the table. They all came in with my convention pack. Here's One Heart. Can you see that? Let me get my picture up here so I can see what you see. Yeah, here's One Heart. Oh, One Heart. And, here it is. And here's Gary's Light. Now, Gary's Light is going to be a permanent oil. So it's not going to be just a convention oil that they get rid of. So I'm dropping 1 drop in my hand, and I'm picking up the cap, and I take these 2 fingers and I rub it 3 times, and then I breathe it in. That's aromatically. That's aromatically. Let me go back here. Aromatically. I can breathe it in like that, or I can use a diffuser. And I got the 2 new, the Luster and the Lucia diffusers. Look at all these oils. It's crazy. I have them all in front of me, right? These are all new oils. I'm having so much fun. So, so it must be Gary's light that's making me have all this fun. I don't know. But I got those two diffusers, and the diffuser you see here is the Aria. And I actually have that behind me, but you can't see it because it's hidden by my CBD display. Okay, so that's aromatically, breathing it in, getting it into the brain, oxygenating the brain. Anytime you have any neurological disorders, you know, and you want to boost your neurological system, get some oils in the brain, breathe them in. Brain power. Oh, Gary's Light. Oh, it smells so good. What other ones are good for the brain? Oh, if you're stressed, stress away is good for the brain. Cedarwood is good for the brain. It helps the brain to create melatonin. So does sandalwood. So many great oils. I know I'm talking about way more than the PSK. I'm sorry, I think I'm on a roll. All right, and then we have internally. Oh, by the way, for new people, PSK is Premium Starter Kit. Just for your information. Internally, we can put oils in capsules. We can put oils in our juice. Somebody was asking me the other day, when you juice your fresh fruits and vegetables, you know, fresh juices, have you ever put oils in there? Absolutely. You can put oils in anything. A salad dressing. Leslie can tell you about salad dressing she's made with essential oils. You can put it in, you know, your food to season your food. Just be careful, like with ones like oregano. You only want a small amount, like take a toothpick and put it in the orifice of the oil bottle. The orifice meaning this little hole in the top of the bottle. Just take a toothpick and run it down in there, and then mix it around in your spaghetti sauce or in your, you know, gumbo or whatever you're making to flavor it. You just don't want to overpower it with a drop or 2 drops. You can literally ruin a batch of spaghetti sauce. Okay, so that's internally. All right, so let's talk about lavender. When I first came into Young Living, again, 21 years ago, lavender was called the universal oil. That's what Gary called it. Since then, a new term has been coined called the Swiss Army knife of oils. Both terms give you the idea that lavender can be used for anything. When in doubt, go to lavender. If you had to learn 3 oils, lavender, peppermint, and lemon would be 3 grand oils to learn about, or lavender, peppermint, and thieves. A great 3 oil combination for just about anything. So this is the Swiss Army knife of oils. It's calming and relaxing, and it's all things skin, especially any type of injury that you might have. A fun fact, lavender vitality supports the agumentary system, that's the skin, the nervous system, and the cardiovascular system when taken as a dietary supplement. Now, one of the dietary supplements that I absolutely love that has lavender in it is the Young Living Vitality Drops. As a matter of fact, I keep them on my desk because I've always got a glass of water, and I put a little squirt in there because it's got electrolytes in it, and it's sweetened with a little bit of stevia, but it's not a stevia that has a aftertaste at all. I love this stuff in my water. I find that I drink 2 to 3 times more water a day when I use my Vitality Drops with lavender oil from Young Living in my water. So just sharing that little bit of side note there. Okay. Frankincense. Frankincense. Calming and comforting. And I have some sacred frankincense right here on my desk. Oh boy, I love frankincense. One of the things that I do with frankincense is I anoint the top of my head. Come on. Oh. Okay, so I got 2 drops up there. And so it's a brain oil. It's a cognitive oil. It oxygenates the pineal and pituitary gland. Oh, it smells so good. On top of that, Gary's Light. It's also calming and comforting. It's grounding and balancing but it is a coveted skin oil, coveted. Any kind of skin condition, just put a little bit on there. If you're using Young Living skincare, add another drop to it and then put that on. And it's just going to be so healing and so so good for your skin. Frankincense Vitality supports a healthy immune system. And Kenneth and I have a habit of putting 5 drops of frankincense in our Ningxia Red in the morning when I don't make a red drink out of it. If I make a red drink, that's like 2 to 4 ounces of Ningxia Red. And we'll talk about Ningxia Red in a minute, of Ningxia Red. And then I add lime because lime helps with the production of glutathione in the system. So I'll add about 4 or 5 drops of lime, and then I add a heaping teaspoonful of sulfurzyme, and then I fill my Ningxia Red bottle up with water, and I drink that. So this is just really great for supporting a healthy immune system. For the respiratory system, it opens up airways. Opens up airways. And the integumentary system, which is the skin, when taken internally as a dietary supplement. So you can take it internally, you can rub it on topically, you can inhale it, you can anoint your head with it, you can, I mean, you know, that stuff is endless. Panawe. Panawe was one of my favorite oils back in the day when I first got my kit, because I had an issue. I personally had an issue with my hip. And they had said that it was bursitis. And I had been in physical therapy for about 2.5 years with the Army. And I think it was just all the running I did in the Army. Well, and then I also had an issue with my feet. And I think it was because I wore combat boots for so many years when I was in the Army. And so I used Panawe both on my hip and on my foot. And it was completely remediated. It was gone. It is all things muscles, but it's also all things bones. If you have bone issues, it is a bone oil. It has wintergreen in it, and wintergreen is very compatible with muscles and bones. Panawe contains wintergreen, which is high in a constituent called methyl salicylate. And that is the active ingredient in many sports creams, but it's coming naturally. It's naturally occurring in the oil of wintergreen. We don't isolate methyl salicylate like many, like aspirin does. Aspirin has an isolate of methyl salicylate. So we get it in its wholeness in the actual oil, and it works really, really well to support muscles and bones. Most companies get this methyl salicylate from a synthetic source, but Young Living uses the real deal, as in everything that we do. It's always the real deal with Young Living. So you'll get Panawe in your starter kit. You'll also get Raven. Now Raven smells absolutely awesome. It is one of the best oils for opening up the respiratory, opening up the lungs, opening up the airways. It's cooling and comforting, and it promotes deeper breathing. It's really refreshing, but I have used it at night just to open up again, you know, for my breathing. A few drops of Raven can be added to some coconut oil for a quick chest rub in those times when, you know, you're not getting enough breathing, you know, you're not being able to get deeper breaths. But it's a great oil to diffuse, and I really like diffusing it at night, although it smells so good. I've even put it in my bath with a little Epsom salt or a little Young Living bath gel. I just love the smell of Raven. Raven is a blend, by the way. It has Raven Sarah in it, and it has some other essential oils in it, but it is a blend. It's not a single oil. All right. People have been talking about Valor tonight on our Rise Facebook page, that or somewhere. They were saying that they were going to put, oh, I think it was on Diamond Miners. So we got this little roller ball with amethyst stones in it, And one of my gals, Mary, said, I'm going to put Valor in there because it's one of my favorites, because I was talking about Valor on a video. And I said, oh, that's a great idea. And Joanne said, yeah, that's a great idea. And then I said, yeah, that is a great idea. However, in my rollerball, I'm going to put a new blend that I've just created. And it's called the Kindness Blend. And I know that this is out of scope, but would you like that blend? The Kindness Blend? Okay, get ready to write it down. Grab up your pen. It's got 32 drops of lavender. It's got 16 drops of jasmine. It's got 8 drops of peppermint. And it has, that's probably the correct grammar, 8 drops of peace and calming. Now, whenever you blend a blend, so I put that originally in a 5 mil, I think. Yeah, I put it in a 5 mil, and I dropped them in. You know, I counted them and dropped them in. Then once you get those oils in that blend, you put the top on, you put the cap on, you take that blend in your hand and you simply roll it. You never want to shake an oil. You don't ever want to, you want to be kind. So you roll it like this, and all that will do is just get those oils blended. That is the Kindness Blend. So most of you probably have peppermint and peace and calming and even lavender, but I bet you don't have that jasmine. And that jasmine adds the jazz to the Kindness Blend. All right, so Valor, happy skin oil, encourages a positive attitude, promotes feelings of courage. And in our training on Thursday night, and also in our Rise training, we're going to be talking a lot about Valor, because courage, oh, and I talked about courage on my little video the other day. So courage is something that it takes in order to share this business with people you don't know. And I want to encourage you to get that kind of courage. That's what Valor means. It means courage, to have courage. So with that being said, Valor is the first oil in the Great Day Protocol. And that Great Day Protocol was created by the late Young Living founder, D. Gary Young. You can Google it, the Great Day Protocol. I also teach that in my emotions class. So if you want to go to my YouTube channel, Christina Campbell, and get that emotions class and watch that, at the end of that class, you'll see the Great Day Protocol. All right, peace and calming. Oh, peace and calming. Now, peace and calming is not an oil that I can use before bed. However, many people and many moms use this with their children before they go to bed, and they have great results. I need peace and calming just to chill out during the day. It creates a peaceful environment while I'm awake, but it does not help me sleep. I've had people say that peppermint helps them sleep and lavender does not. So you have to find, based on your body chemistry and the way that God made you so unique, you have to find what works best for you. Since peace and calming contains citrus oils, it is considered a photosensitive blend. So don't apply it to your skin if you plan to be in the direct sunlight, you know, the UV rays for the next 12 hours. I always say the photosensitive oils, put them where the sun doesn't shine. On your belly, you know, on the small of your back, someplace where you're not going to be out in the sun. My neighbor, Jennifer, is a runner, and she just keeps forgetting, and she'll put Joy on, or, you know, some other oil that's a photosensitive oil, and she goes out and she gets burned. It actually blisters on her skin. Now, for some people, it will do that. For others, it will just darken your skin. My daughter used to put Joy on her upper lip, and she had a mustache for 3 months. I mean, it wasn't hair that grew. It was just dark skin. and everything else was, you know, her color. So you just put it where the sun doesn't shine. And citrus oils are basically the ones that are photosensitive, to include bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus oil, technically. Stress away. It has a beach-like aroma. It has copaiba in it. It has lime. It has vanilla. It is a very, very lovely oil. I love this oil, and I've even taken a bath in it. You know, I put it in with a bath gel. I just love it. And we have stress away bath bombs, which are the bomb. They really are. We have stress away bath bombs, and we have lavender bath bombs. And I'm putting some on my order because I'm out right now, and my ER goes in tomorrow. So it's relaxing and calming. It relieves occasional stress and tension. I always call it my road rage oil. Since Stress Away contains citrus oil, it too is considered a photosensitive blend. So don't apply it to your skin if you plan to be in direct sunlight for the next 12 hours. Okay, Lemon Vitality. Supports the immune system, yes. And if you did the research, if you've done research on this, which I have, and I'm just going to kind of give you a side note here. Lemon oil actually has the ability to increase the production of white blood cells in the bone marrow. And this is where our blood cells are created, the white blood cells. These are our leukocytes, our lymphocytes. And they go into the thymus where they mature and become T cells. And they are the army to be reckoned with. That is our immune system. And if you knew that lavender increased those white blood cells, wouldn't you use lemon? Am I saying lemon or did I say lavender? Lemon, lemon, lemon. If you knew that, wouldn't you use lemon every day? See, the beauty of this vitality that I was talking to you about, these drops, it has lemon and lavender in it. So you'll see the lemon on this side and then the lavender flowers on this side. This stuff is great. These are YL Vitality drops. They're electrolytes. And they last a long time because you only use a tiny, like the tiniest little squirt in every glass of water. It also provides circulatory support, so it's really good for the cardiovascular system. It contains antioxidants and cleansing properties, not to mention how well lemon works for cleaning granite and marble countertops. I put about 10 drops in 8 ounces of water in a glass bottle with a spray, and then I use a Norwex glass cloth, and I spray my granite countertops, and they just gleam. You know, and lemon is inexpensive enough that I feel like I can use it both for my health and for my cleaning. So there you go. A fun fact, this oil comes in a solid label bottle as well. That means it can be diffused or applied topically. Remember, same oil, different label. That's the only difference between the Vitality oils and the solid labeled bottle. Peppermint Vitality. Oh yeah, it enhances healthy gut function. It maintains efficiency of the digestive tract. What is this telling you? If you have digestive issues, let's get it efficient again. Let's use peppermint. It provides a refreshing, minty flavor to food and beverages. I actually used an entire bottle of the peppermint CBD in my coffee every morning because it helps with muscles, you know, joints, all that kind of stuff. Young Living's peppermint CBD, by the way, mint CBD. And then once I ran out of that bottle, I went to the cinnamon, and I love that. And then I add extra cinnamon bark to my coffee. So I'm like just sucking them up when it comes to oils and CBD and coffee. It's all good, right? Provides a refreshing minty flavor to food and beverages. Just 4 drops of peppermint Vitality in a box mix of brownies makes for a simple yet tasty dessert. We probably don't need all that sugar, especially if you've got candida, but it is a fun fact. Digest vitality. Okay, if you have candida, digest is your go-to. If you have any kind of digestive issues, digest is your go-to. If you overeat, go to digest. If you feel bloated, go to digest. If you've eaten something that doesn't sit right with you and it's causing, like too fast coming out or not enough coming out, use digest. It's a great companion to Young Living's enzyme supplements. I'll also, if I feel like I've just eaten too much, and recently, I don't know, I think it's because, I don't know why, but I have been like starving all the time. And so I've been eating 2 to 3 times more than I normally eat. And I needed to use digest the other day. And then I took 3 essential zyme at night. Taking the enzymes at night really helps to break down anything that is maybe having a difficult time to digest. And it just helps get everything through the system. So just a few drops of Digest Vitality and some carrier oil in a vegetable capsule makes for some quick digestive relief. Citrus Fresh is also in your PSK. Now you know what a PSK is, right? Premium Starter Kit, PSK. You'll never forget that now. So Citrus Fresh is a blend, and it has all kinds of citrus oils in it. It has orange, grapefruit, lemon, tangerine, and they're all mixed in there. And then they have spearmint. He like added a little bit of spearmint, just enough to give it a really fresh zing. It's invigorating and it's uplifting. I love putting that in my water, ice water, 1 or 2 drops, and then I'll take a drop of stevia liquid, just 1 drop. And that is so sweet and refreshing. And that's what I used to do before the Young Living Vitality drops came out. And there's 2 flavors of this, by the way. There's also one that has grapefruit and bergamot, and that's in my kitchen. Okay, so supports overall wellness. Yeah, because it has lemon in it. What did I tell you about lemon? Boosts the immune system. Any of the citrus oils actually uplift the emotions. So if you are feeling down and out, under the weather, below the, what do I call that? Feeling less than 50%, yeah, then use something like Citrus Fresh. Any citrus oils will lift that out of you. It'll get that black cloud off your shoulders, off the top of your head. But just remember that you don't want to be out in the sun if you've rubbed this all over your face. So drink it in your water, rub it where the sun doesn't shine, diffuse it. This is a great one for freshening your home. Be sure to use glass, ceramic, or stainless steel containers when adding Citrus Fresh Vitality to food and drinks. Citrus oils can eat away at the petrochemicals in the plastic, and that's actually true for any essential oil. So just keep that in mind. And of course, this is one of our favorites. Kenneth, could you get me some more water, please? He always helps me out by getting me more water. He's such a wonderful husband. Thank you, my love. And there he is. Okay.
Cheers.
Huh?
Cheers.
I saw that. It's cleansing. Okay, so we're talking about Thieves, and we could talk about Thieves all night. In fact, if you're interested in learning more about Thieves and how to remediate mold and all the things that Thieves is good for, go on my YouTube channel, Christina Campbell, and find the Thieves presentation and listen to that whole thing. You're going to be amazed at all the research that's been done on Thieves. But it is cleansing to the digestive system. It contains antioxidant properties. It's also immune system and general wellness support. It has lemon in it as well, but it also has rosemary, which supports the respiratory system. It also has eucalyptus, which is good for the respiratory. It has cinnamon, which is good for the cardiovascular system, and for blood sugar, like the pancreas, thank you, sweetheart. Low blood sugar. See, I'm just putting a little, I don't know if you can see. That's it. That's how much I put in there. I love it. Yeah, so it's good for that. It's good for general wellness. This oil comes in a solid labeled bottle too. That means that it can be diffused or applied topically as well. There is even an entire product line infused with Thieves, if you don't already know that. We have Thieves cleaner, Thieves dish soap, Thieves hand soap, Thieves. For this time, during this time of concern, we have a Thieves hand sanitizer. And oh, by the way, we're not out. And this is the best hand sanitizer on the planet. And you can get an 8-ounce pump bottle of this now and have it on your desk or whatever. And don't use that stuff that, there's 12 of them that they're finding have been toxic to adults and children. There was a list. It was on the news here the other night. So you've really got to be wary. You've got to be aware. And it's just easier to say, why don't you just get Thieves hand sanitizer? All right, so you get 2 packets of Ningxia Red in your premium starter kit. And many people, first of all, make sure that when you lift out your oils, that there's a little cardboard cover in your premium starter kit. So many people have not realized this. There's a little gold ribbon. Grab that ribbon and pull that piece of cardboard out, and underneath, you're going to see 2 packets of Ningxia Red. You're going to see a Thieves spray. I think you're going to see a bottle of Stress Away and a bottle of Peace and Calming, 2 roller balls, and there's one, and a little baby hand sanitizer, a little pocket hand sanitizer. All of that comes in the new premium starter kit now. So make sure that you take that little cardboard cover off and see all the hidden goodies underneath that cardboard. And 2 of those goodies is the Ningxia Red juice. And many people don't know what to do with this. So I'm going to tell you right now, take it out of the box and put it in the fridge, because it's always better cold. And then the next day in the morning, I want you to get one of those packets, and I want you to either drink it right out of the packet. You just tear off the top and suck it out of the packet, or you can put it in a little shot glass, or here we've got it looks like a 4-ounce glass, and there's 2 ounces in there, I guess, or an ounce. It supports the entire human body. It is so rich in antioxidants and D-limonene that it supports the cardiovascular system and normal cellular function. Our house would not be without Ningxia Red, and it is an everyday supplement drink. So when the kids come home and we all have breakfast together, I put 2/3 of a glass of orange juice and 1/3 of Ningxia Red, and everybody gets Ningxia Red for breakfast. And we've been doing that for 21 years. We call it our Ningxia Sunrise. And that's one of the ways that you can take it. Otherwise, you can put it in smoothies. You can take it straight up. You can do 50-50 water and Ningxia Red. You can do anything you want with it, honestly. Just get it in your body, because it has an incredibly high antioxidant rating. And antioxidants make for an unfriendly environment for free radicals, and free radicals cause aging. This is what causes cell breakdown, free radicals. And we get them from our environment, from the food we eat, and from the water we drink. There is no way to avoid free radicals, but we can counter them with high superfood, powerful antioxidant drinks like Ningxia Red and Thieves, because Thieves has clove in it, and clove is the highest antioxidant oil on the planet. On the planet, there has not been an oil more highly rated on the ORAC scale. oxygen radical activity or rack, something like that. I know Leslie knows what it is. All right, Thieves hand sanitizer and spray. Well, I've already kind of talked about it. The hand sanitizer, because you get these in the kit, kills 99.9% of germs and eliminates common harmful bacteria. This is the only hand sanitizer anybody should be using. You could build a business right now with what's going on just on selling hand sanitizer. Seriously. Everybody you know should have a bottle of hand sanitizer. So get them a premium starter kit and tell them that they're going to get a free bottle of hand sanitizer in there. Because that's what they're going to do. Or if they're already a member, have them buy an 8-ounce bottle. Because what I do is I take this bottle and I fill my little bottles. And then I put those little bottles in my pocketbook. I carry them in my pocketbook. So here it is in my pocketbook. This is the small hand sanitizer. Yep. It's formulated with powerful essential oils and plant-based ingredients. It lightly moisturizes with aloe vera and vegetable glycerin. Oh, you know what Kenneth just did for me? My wonderful husband. He gave me the list. He just printed it off on my printer here of the 9 hand sanitizers that the FDA warns can be toxic if absorbed by the body. Well, where would you put it if it wasn't on the body? The FDA issued a warning about hand sanitizers manufactured by Biochem SA in Mexico. And here is a list of the hand sanitizers manufactured by Biochem. There's one called All Clean hand sanitizer. Biochem hand sanitizer. Clean Care No Germ Advanced hand sanitizer. It's 75% alcohol. That's horrible. You don't need that alcohol in your body. The Good Gel antibacterial gel hand sanitizer. Clean Care No Germ Advanced hand sanitizer, 80% alcohol. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of alcohol. Our first ingredients in here, we have denatured alcohol, but then we have aloe vera, we have plant-based glycerin, then we have peppermint, we have clove oil, we have lemon, we have eucalyptus radiata, rosemary, cinnamon bark, and that's all that's in ours. And it has a 99.9% kill rate. A couple other ones here, Saniderm Advanced Hand Sanitizer and Lavor 70 Gel Hand Sanitizer. All of these have been identified by the FDA to be toxic if absorbed into the body. The Thieves spray is a great spray. Like I said, I put it in my mouth. It contains naturally derived plant-based ingredients. It cleans many different surfaces like counters and sinks and toilets and door handles. It's safe to use around the whole family. You can use this on shopping cart handles. Just, even just take a tissue, spray it once with Thieves spray and rub it on that grocery cart handle. It's much safer to do that than to wear gloves, because if you wear gloves and you place your hands on that shopping cart handle, then you place it on your face. Now, with the gloves, now you got it on your face. There was a nurse, and she did a great video, and she actually put paint around on things, and then she wore gloves. And by the end of the video, she had paint all over her face, because you just don't know when you're touching your face, right? It's such a habit with us. So use the Thieves spray. It is the best. And it's safe to use around the whole family, including children and pets. All right. So is there anyone on here that has never purchased a premium starter kit? Tonight, just raise your hand. You have a little hand. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to move this thing. you have a little hand, and if you're brand new, and I don't see any brand new people at all, but if you're brand new and you've never purchased a premium starter kit, this will give you wholesale pricing for the rest of your life. Again, I've been in Young Living for 21 years, and I have gotten my stuff at wholesale all that time. So you also have access to a support community and essential rewards and options to earn a monthly paycheck. Oh, really? A monthly paycheck? Oh, yeah. All of this comes complimentary with the premium starter kit. And there you can look at different kits. If the premium starter kit, oil kit is the one that you want to start with. We have the CBD premium starter kit, 2 strengths, and then we have the Welcome Home starter kit, which doesn't have a diffuser, but it's lesser in price. We have the Thieves premium starter kit and the Ningxia Red premium starter kit. And you can get different diffusers with your premium starter kits as well. And oh, by the way, the Rainstone premium starter kit is back in stock for those of you who were looking for that. So you can visit youngliving.com/IDS for more information. Now I want to talk to you about Essential Rewards. What is Essential Rewards? Simply put, Essential Rewards is a completely customizable monthly subscription box. We call it a wellness box that gives you discounted shipping, earned rewards, and loyalty gifts, plus access to monthly promotions and discounted bundles. Your premium starter kit can even count as your first box. Anymore, I don't start anybody with a premium starter kit unless we get them started on Essential Rewards, because they get cheaper shipping, they get $10 in free product points that they can spend later, and they get a free loyalty gift. Their first 100 PV, they get an extra oil, depending on what that oil is for that month. So that is just that gives them even greater savings. The premium starter kit is worth over $400. If you were to parse everything out and put the retail price to it, and you get the whole thing for only $165, you get 12 oils in that box. We just talked about all those oils and all the little goodies underneath that little white cardboard. So how to get started? Go to www.youngliving.com and click on Become a Member, or get your friend who invited you to this to send them your link. You can find your Young Living membership sign up link in the virtual office under Member Resources, under Link Builder. You'll have a link that you can put in text messaging, you can put it in an email, you can put it on your website, you know, if you have a customizable website. And then when people click on that link, your sponsor and enroller populates with your member number. That's what's really great. Select the premium starter kit of your choice, say yes to Essential Rewards to earn a % back and more, and enter the person who, you know, invited you to this presentation, enter their member number in the sponsor enroller blanks when prompted. Once your enrollment is complete, Young Living will send you a message, and message me, and so that you can be part of our community if you're in my organization. If not, make sure that you hook up with your leader's education Facebook page. And this is one of the things that we're going to be teaching on Thursday night, how important it is to be a part of a community where you get classes, where you get, you know, learning and friendship and connectiveness. So I want to open it up and for any questions. I want to thank you for coming tonight, but right now I am going to open it up and see what, if there's anything I need to answer in the chat box. So April got the 1 heart and the Gary's light and the aroma rings and the lavender chest and the Thieves chest rub. That's great. Can someone tell me what came in the bundle with 1 heart and Gary's heart? Yes, I can tell you what came in the 1 heart bundle. A beautiful necklace. I'm going to show you that necklace right now. And I think I'm actually going to stop. I should have wore this tonight. Stop the recording, because if you have questions, we don't need to.
Also, Christina, could you stop sharing